They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll try and get there on the ground. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. On play action, Murray. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, shooting in there to bring him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Has his man, it's Samuel. 15 yards through the air. First down, 49ers. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Marked down at the 6. Second and goal. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That'll be taken in. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. And good work there to get the 1st down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back, and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the 1st down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Still 2nd down.
Murray's going to throw again. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go play action with Purdy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This one from just under 50 yards. And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Niners will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Will Hernandez out of UTEP. Guilty that time.
Still 1st down.
Now Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play. Here's 2nd and 9.
Swim.
Murray gonna hand this to Benson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. To throw is Murray. He'll go right and find his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal.
Check pink.
It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Raiders' kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board just before halftime.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Back to throw is Murray. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now Murray. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. To throw again is Murray. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. His 12th touchdown of the year. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into...
He works free, right side. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Rams who have the lead in the second quarter. Puka Nacua, a touchdown reception. Let's stay in the AFC West as we check on the Broncos at home in Denver. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Patrick Mahomes killing it. 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Ladd McConkey, a touchdown reception. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He had 4 catches in those first 2 quarters, one of which wound up a touchdown. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Purdy to Debo for a Niner first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, 49ers.
Let's go now.
Now it's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. They run once more with McCaffrey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Come back. That's one. What you got?
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll go again with Benson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Sit.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's got it. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Again, it's McCaffrey. Pass midfield to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Let's go.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. Now, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Mitchell. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers up their lead. It's now 24-7. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cards offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't...
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing again is Murray. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often.
We try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Niners will have great field position right around midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Niners offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. That would qualify as an angry run, powering his way forward. A pickup of 7. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Okay, ready?
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 3.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Next to score, Niners 31, Cardinals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Murray now. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On first down, Murray. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
49ers offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. And we'll give you a look at some of the highlights. He's had a number of them over that magic mark, over 100 yards on the ground, including a rushing touchdown. He has been a handful for the defense right throughout. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. Later in the fourth quarter, taking a knee and just putting an end to it. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
A give for McCaffrey running right. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Purdy works out of the pistol. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Just 1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. We'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Lions and the 49ers, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Parker, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different about playoff football in the NFL. You can feel it in the stadium. You can sense it down on the field in pregame. Both these teams have had this as their #1 goal all year. Make it to the playoffs. Everybody has a shot, and we're about to kick this thing off and get rolling.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. #1 overall pick in 2016 leads them out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Yeah! And the Niners are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by 1 more week.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Hey, let's go.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. They'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Still first down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
A run here with McCaffrey. A good run there for a gain of 6, but it's still going to be 3rd and long. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's going to have a Niners first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. On the handoff, McCaffrey. He'll push forward for about a yard. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. So Kittle comes in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He'll let this go towards the end zone. So after one, here on Super Wild Card Week. On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. Oh, and he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Space to run inside the 20. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Lions offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. That one intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
Goff pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A give up the middle for Mitchell. And he spins his way into extra yardage. Going to be a pickup of 9. A good run there. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Goff to throw on 1st down. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Badgley now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Niners offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield
and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So that is what you want. No, sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air again is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he will score. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he missed it. Didn't hit that one squarely at all. That's no good. And the score stays the same. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Throwing here is Goff. All alone, it's the tight end Laporta. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 2nd down, Goff. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Go! 70 Lions!
They'll go play action with Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This game, 2 of our triple.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The 49ers offense and their running back set to go once more. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Another run here with Mitchell. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. You know, more often than not, the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now the 2nd-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4,
Holding.
but
Offense.
usually that's a holding penalty. That's on the all-pro tackle, Penei Sewell.
Still 2nd down.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal drop. This one from just under, and this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Again to Mitchell. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The 49ers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he'll be brought down at the 45. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the... It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. And the 49ers are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. They'll run with Mitchell. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Second and goal. One more time with Mitchell. And he will dive into the end zone. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense, and I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense, and it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll go play action with Goff. Through the middle of the field. And he will score. Game on. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Niners offense about ready to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Go.
Now Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. Good blocking, and he's in. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that one is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the 49ers. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.